the beginning.
Right. There we go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Mike. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. What team is that you're supporting on your head?
That would be the Detroit Tigers baseball team.
Baseball, is it? Because, yeah, I haven't a clue. I don't even know UK football's people, so.
I like it also because it's the D for my last name, so it's just. It's like one of my favorite hats. So it's just great.
Yeah, if I was ever to visit the US, I would go to a baseball game, but.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any stadiums in my state. Closest one is in Ohio for different. So, yeah. It's a lot of fun. Go to games and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'll be doing a baseball month. What is it? April? Yeah, April. I think stuff like Major League, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, League of Their Own.
Oh yeah. I think that's when they start doing like spring training and all that stuff. So that's a good idea.
Oh, cool. Right. Well, if we're ready, because let's see, because the VHS is a bit older than the modern copy. Not as old as the film, but it's see where that is. Because Matt's here. Hello, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Not worth a hill of beans. Ricky's here, the actor.
Ricky, the actor, thespian.
Oh, he approves of this. That's good. I wasn't sure if he'd approve of an old film.
I watched it the other night for the very first time. I really, really enjoyed it. I don't know how I missed this one over the years, but that was a good. Yeah, that was a good idea, man. When you mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah.
There he goes, Humphrey Bogart in. Oh, might want to mute my side. There we go. I'm not sure if the license is expired on this. But there's only one name I recognize. I don't know. Do you know any of the others?
There's a few on here. A few people that usually show up in these types of movies. The actor Zero Mostel.
Yeah.
If you ever saw the original, The Producers with Gene Wilder, the Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah. Yes.
He's the big guy. But that's about.
I recognize the name.
Yeah, it's about 17 years later, so he looks a little different, but that's him in a very, very young role, early role.
Oh, apparently that was a joke about bogeys and flicks. Well, it's a poor man's attempt at humor. Yes, where is Clint? Every time I search this, Clint appears. Yeah, because this is. The vintage classics, The Enforcer. Yeah, I've only got, I think, Casablanca and this. I think are the only two Bogart films I've got.
That's really cool seeing the UK versions of those VHSs.
Yeah,
because it's kind of cool to see how
he's a district attorney in this.
The US back then. Yeah, he's the DA.
Because this is.
And he's been working on this case for like 4 years to try to get this guy, and he's got to testify. It's pretty good. And this guy on the right here, I can't think of his name, but he's in a bunch of movies.
He looks like either a cop or a gangster. He could play.
Actually, I think in this one he's Bogey's partner, assistant.
Yeah, because. The bit on the back says, if you're smart, you'll come in. If you're dumb, you'll be dead. Humphrey Bogart stars as Martin Ferguson, a double-fisted DA unable to penetrate the organized crime network because of witnesses are being murdered. He finally gets a break when he questions Teresa Davis, the roommate of the latest victim. But to his horror, Ferguson discovers that the gangland's contract killers disposed of the wrong girl. Now Teresa is marked for disposal.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid gangster flick from the what is it, 51, I think it came out.
Yeah, 51.
Yeah. But it has all the hallmarks of a Humphrey Bogart thriller.
Mm-hmm.
He might not be a cop or a PI, but I think he's still pulling out guns and fighting people.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of scenes where he slugs some people, but yeah, there's probably a handful or more of his movies from the 60s or the 50s. I've never saw or added to my collection yet.
Yeah, because if I ever fancy a Bogart pickup, I always watch was it The Treasure of Sierra
Madre? Yeah.
Madre. I can say Sierra Leone, that's a different one. Or The Maltese Falcon.
Yeah, the Treasure of Sierra Madre, that's a great one.
All right, Rico.
Yeah, this guy is like it's funny, he's got this funny accent he's got.
Yeah.
A typical Italian gangster accent.
Yeah, Michael Masters. It feels like I don't think black and white is too sophisticated for me. I always think the same, but this is a very solid thriller, even for 60, 70s, 73 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It still holds up as a good thriller.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't know. They say when you dream in black and white, but that's not true, I don't think. I don't know. Have you heard that before? Like in your dreams, like you never have color?
Yeah, I heard that the other day. In fact, someone else said that, and I thought I've heard that before, but I can't. I don't think.
It's like I'm pretty sure I've had some color dreams.
Yes, but who knows?
I don't know what I was trying to make a point there. I don't know what I was saying. Never mind. Disregard it all.
Yeah. Well, so what is it? A lot of films. Some films nowadays get turned black and white on purpose, don't they? Like Fury Road. What's the other one?
Oh, Logan. They did that with Logan.
Logan, yeah. They give it the retro feel.
And,
I haven't seen the Logan one. I've seen the Fury Road one.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have it on Blu-ray, Fury Road, but I'm not sure if it's got the black and white on it.
Yeah, I think it's only certain Blu-rays that have it.
Yeah. I know my copy of Logan does. It has both.
Ah, right. Yeah, I need to check that out next time I watch it. But yeah, he's always this guy standing by a window opposite a hotel room, hotel building. And he's thinks people are trying to off him.
Yeah. See, all he's got to do is like make it through the night so he can go testify, and they're in the courthouse. So, so he was saying like, all you got to do is hang out here, and in the morning you can go on the private elevator down, and nobody will touch you. And
it's the mayor. He's late for an appointment. He's busting loose. You want to see him? He's so cool as Bogart. He's gonna be the toughest DA ever.
Could imagine, like, back then everybody dressed so well in suits.
Yeah, everyone's got a hat, everyone's smoking, everyone's in a suit.
Yeah, everybody's got a press
no matter what
jacket.
job.
Yeah. I'm not saying we need to do that nowadays at all, but it's kind of like, man, that must have been something. But...
Well, I was going to watch it. I forgot I was going to buy a fedora for this.
Oh, yeah.
Look representative. But yeah, Bogey's got his bow tie undone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's roughing up suspects.
4 years to put him in that cell. And when he walks out, he's going to the chair. So you're going to talk. It's the only chance you've got to live.
Because when did Bogart die?
Oh, man, I think it was like 57, 58, something like that. Not too long after this.
Yeah.
Let me check that. I was just thinking about that the other day, and I couldn't think of it.
Because he's never looked well in a film.
Yeah, he's starting to look a little older.
Yes. Wasn't Night of the Living Dead the last movie that was black and white for budgetary reasons until Ted Turner got his hands on it. Because people say Schindler's List, but that doesn't count because there's the one shot of the girl in the red coat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it says here on Wikipedia he died January 14th, 1957.
Oof. He's another one of those actors that always looks old.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tommy Lee Jones and everyone. Oh, his bow tie's done up now. Now he's gone outside. He's got buttons are done up and his tie's on.
Yeah, he couldn't go outside with his tie loose, man. He had
What would people think? The DA.
Look at your tie.
Yeah, have some respect, man. I guess. Oh. And you nearly get shot by 2 cops.
Yeah, that's a jump scare.
Oh, here we go. But yeah, this whole film is about contract killers, basically. Because I think it was called, was it Murder Inc.? I think it was called in the UK when it was released.
Yeah, it's like the Murder Inc. mob, or they were referred to as that. I want to say in the movie they refer to that, I believe.
Oh, somehow they missed. But there wouldn't be a film. I suppose there would be a film because spoilers, he does get taken out later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty dumb.
Yeah, he says doesn't want to be shot, but then he's standing by a window and then doesn't want to dob him in.
Well, if he would just listen to good old Bogey, man, he would.
Yeah, he would have been fine.
Everything would be peachy, but
ain't gonna be shot to pieces like no pigeon.
Yeah, take you out, Steve.
Yeah, see? And Bogey just punches him out.
Take that.
Shut up. Be a man. So yes, this had 2 directors, Retain Windust and Raoul Walsh. So I think one of them, I think Bridget, whatever his name, Windust, got really ill a few weeks into filming and had to stop filming and go into hospital for a while. So someone took over because one of his friends took over, but then because it was his first film and everything, he let him have keep the title of director, even though he didn't do much.
Yeah, that first director, I had never heard of him. I couldn't even pronounce his first name, but Raoul Walsh, on the other hand, had been making movies for like 30 years at that point.
Because there's a list of other films here I haven't seen with Humphrey Bogart. Deadline USA.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Okay. The Desperate Hours.
I have that.
Was that remade with Mickey Rourke?
Yeah, Mickey Rourke and
Anthony Hopkins, about 1990. Mm-hmm. The Harder They Fall.
I haven't seen that one either. That's one of those 50s. Left Hand of God. Haven't seen that either.
Dead Reckoning.
That one's good. That's a really good film noir.
Sirocco. Yeah, Conflict. Bloody hell. High Sierra, that rings a bell.
Yeah, High Sierra is really good.
Chain Lightning, bloody hell, I didn't realize he, because I know African Queen. I might have African Queen upstairs. That's good. I only know the really famous ones. Chain Lightning, Dark Passage, Beat the Devil.
Yeah, that's another one I haven't seen.
Is that the one? No, it's not the one where I can't. Who's the one that dresses like Indiana Jones? It's not Charlton Heston. I think it's a Charlton Heston film. And they Drive by Night. All highly rated films. These are 7s and 5s and 7.5 and 6s.
Yeah, I really like Drive by Night. Drive by Night's a really good one.
Yeah, I really need to update my game on these.
Yeah, there's so many movies, so little time.
And of course, the VHS is quite dark over there.
Yeah, I got this DVD, and it's got a really good picture on it. I was really impressed.
Yeah, because you always hear about the 4Ks in black and white they bring out, and you think it's an old 50s film. How good could it look? And people have said they are very well remastered. So Jeff's here. There you go. Someone.
Hello, Jeff.
Has anyone actually seen this film? Apart from us two, we only saw it this week. Here we go. Gets the soap. This is going in your eyes, copper.
He starts going. Whole bunch of
it. Yep. Dramatic theme is playing. He's just like holding his mouth and nose, and I think he's bashing it on the sink. Going full.
Yeah, that's pretty
wacko.
That's pretty hardcore there.
Yeah, because I should imagine back in 50s, this was like really ultra violent because it's mobsters and stuff.
See how stupid he is? Now he's trying to get out on the porch, on the edge,
Yeah,
on
there
the
was
ledge.
no way I take my chances on that ledge. Spoilers, it doesn't work.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah, but I think Bogart's so cool in everything.
He is. I think last time we talked about Chinatown, we should probably do that Steve Martin movie.
Yes, I did see it the other day. I thought because it's doing mob this month. I thought,
yeah,
I have this. I haven't seen it, so it's about mobsters.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty interesting. I haven't watched it in a while.
I'll set that up.
You've done The Jerk, right?
No, I haven't done The Jerk. I haven't got The Jerk on any format, which is weird.
Oh man, love
we'll do The Jerk too.
Yeah.
Oh, Enforcer with Bogey, I haven't seen. Sorry to say, definitely have seen The Enforcer with Clint. Yes, I seem to remember watching that with Jeff last year. Master's here on X. Because we are on all formats. We're on Switch, YouTube, and X for some reason.
That's pretty cool.
It would be Instagram, but it's not ready yet to do stream-wise on those. Jeff's only seen one Bogey movie, The Maltese Falcon. Haven't even seen Casablanca. For shame, Jeffrey.
Yeah, he's got to. What's the word? He's got to brush up on his movies.
Yeah, got to get some Bogart in. He's
obviously. Like, I can't hold you. Ah!
Yeah, Blat. Was it Maltese Falcon, Casablanca? I think they might have been midnight movies back in the 80s on the BBC showed them late night and in widescreen, which was unheard of at the time. So that's when I started watching them, and I don't think they had The Treasure. Saw that another time.
Yeah, I would catch a lot of stuff on TV back in those days in the 90s.
Yeah. It was usually stuff at Christmas. There was terrestrial TV used to have a lot of TV films on. They don't bother now because they haven't got the rights.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Michael Myers has seen the Clint one a whole bunch. I don't think I've ever seen a Bogey film. I'm just uncultured. For shame, Michael Myers. For shame.
Shame.
Yeah. I know. People think they're because they're black and white and over dramatic a bit, but
yeah,
this one is a good thriller about hitmen. Because I couldn't quite work it out. They're in some sort of organization of hitmen for hire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mob guy that got him in jail, and they're wanting to, bring him to court and everything. And if that guy doesn't testify, then he's basically free. And all of Bogey's work for 4 years of trying to get him is, trash.
Yeah.
At that point.
So press the wrong button because apparently there's a few bits in this that are based on true stories. The death of Joe Rico, who fell from the building just then, parallels the real-life death in 1941 of Abe Rails, also known as Kid Twist. He was an underworld killer whose arrest of the previous year led authorities first to discover the existence of an organization popularly dubbed Murder Inc. in the newspapers. Relez, in order to avoid execution in electric chair, agreed to testify against the organization after submitting to a police interrogation about it, which famously took 2 weeks to complete. So exhaustive were his recollections, however, he never appeared on the stand, dying after falling or being pushed out of a window in a hotel where he was staying the day before he was due to appear. The film depicts Rico's death as a tragic accident, but it's more likely that Rails' death was murder, one which furthermore almost certainly had the collusion of corrupt police officers, although it was never proved.
Yeah, I like the Murder Inc. title. I think they should have kept the UK title instead.
Yeah, because the Enforcer makes it sound like he's either a copper or a gangster himself.
Yeah, like a tough.
Because he's just
tough guy.
I guess he's enforcing the law or trying to, but his his client is on the floor. So yeah, Humphrey Bogart's sidekick swears, but other dialogue is dubbed in. There's about as much trivia as there is in this film.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty close to the real.
Well, yeah. So this is only a PG. So the only other bit of news is, the assassination in the barbershop is based on a real event as well. Yeah. OX is limited, is it? There you go. I can't imagine. Don't know why I bother. It's just for fun. Here we go. Everything's typed out very neatly.
Yeah, looks like all the punctuation is where it should be.
But yeah, there's a lot of flashbacks in this film, so it can get quite confusing if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, they do that quite a bit.
Because
I was going to say I watched a movie called Wild Bill from the '90s, Jeff Bridges, and they did a lot of like flashbacking through it, and you have to kind of be aware of that, or you're going to be like, "What the world is going on?"
Yeah, because nowadays sometimes if a flashback, they change people's looks or they make it black and white or something. But here, it's hard to, if you didn't see the waviness coming on, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think they should bring that back in all movies. All of a sudden, it's wavy. No matter what kind of movie it is, it's just like.
But yeah, there's quite a dark scene that comes up later when they find all the bodies and belongings of all the people they've killed, and just they dump them in this lake.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good realness to it. Like some of the murder scenes, and that barbershop scene is pretty good too.
Yeah, that's quite suspenseful and intense because this poor guy's best mate is giving him a shave and knows what's going to happen, but if he does something, he'll get killed as well. My knowledge begins somewhere in the early 70s, except for Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you can watch Wizard of Oz, you can watch something like this quite easily.
Yeah, I think if the Wizard of Oz wasn't the color movie that it is, I don't know if it may have caught on and been a classic the same way, but
because that's a remake, isn't it? The Judy Garland one is a remake of a silent one, isn't it?
Yeah, they did that because. Yeah, those colors capture you as a kid because they used to do that when I was a kid. They would show it at least every year. They always showed like Gone with the Wind too, like once a year.
Yeah, I looked at that the other day. It's over 3 hours. I don't know if I've ever seen it all in one sitting.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in many years because it is a long one.
Yeah, I think it's just. Well, though I watched it. Dune 2 the other day was 2 hours 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked the first part of Dune before. I haven't seen it part 2 yet, but
yeah, if you like the first part, then you'll like the second part.
Yeah,
it's definitely a continuation. So you could watch both together if you have 6 hours free or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuzzy Vaseline flashbacks like Chuck Norris movies. That's what you want. Oh, definitely 60s for me with all the Bond movies, westerns, etc. Historical epics. Yeah, they were in color and widescreen, weren't they? Cleopatra, Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, Cleopatra. That's a long one.
What's happening? They found something. Oh yeah. So who's this guy? So yeah, they found the body of is it his girlfriend?
Yeah, he was bringing him there. Now her body's gone. So there you go.
But yeah, I always got confused. So yeah, then they arrest him. But then they find out later it's not actually the woman they think they've killed. It was her friend. So she's still on the loose. Funny you mentioned Chuck just got watching Good Guys Wear Black. decent one. Definitely, I prefer the 80s kind of ones. Yes, Lone Wolf McQuade. Yeah, I got one downstairs called Slaughter in San Francisco on VHS, but I have never watched it because I've heard Chuck's not in it that much. It's like a early scene. I can never remember what Good Guys Wear Black. Is that the one with the mirrored sunglasses he wears?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I need to get a copy of Lone Wolf McQuade. That's
I haven't seen that for ages. I got Invasion USA and a few others, but I don't have that for some reason. I never watched. What was the TV show he did?
Oh, it wasn't Walker, was it? Is it Walker?
Yeah, that's it. Walker.
Texas. Yeah, Texas Ranger.
Because isn't it supposed to be the same character or similar thing or something?
I believe it's similar. Yeah.
Because then I was confused it with McCloud, who was was it based on the film Coogan's Run or something, wasn't it?
I believe so.
There you go. And don't worry, even if X is limited growth, we always have Paris. That we do. Sweetheart. No, Joe. But yeah, everything's so minimalist in the 50s, isn't it? It's just he's got a phone and a rack of papers and a couple pencils with some books.
It's very, very tidy and organized, it looks like.
But I just can't imagine him in court.
Oh, yeah.
He's tough enough to get the guy to court, but I don't know if he could sway a jury.
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess it's odd that he is the DA instead of the police captain or the detective.
Yeah, because if he's just got to get a guy to court to testify, it could be any law official, couldn't it? But yeah, I can't remember. Are these Irish cops?
Oh yeah, there's always that. That's kind of a stereotype. It's always like Captain O'Malley or something like that.
Yeah, because I didn't see which city this was set in. I don't think it actually says, does it?
I thought maybe it was Chicago.
Yeah, it must be, isn't it? The gangsters. Murder Inc. Those trials were the basis for the Enforcer. There you go. Raoul Walsh was responsible for shooting most of the tense moments in the film. Still unforgettable filmmaker. There you go. He agrees with us. Well, yeah, so now what's this guy doing? He's on Doolally. I'm sure they'll treat the mentally ill quite well in the 50s.
Oh, God, yeah. It's time for your electrodes to be put on your nipples.
Yeah. Try and drown people and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of these cars. Well, it says Lincoln on the side, but yeah.
Yeah, that's an old
It's like cigars for 5 cents. What do we got there? Newspapers. Sonny and Jed, a spaghetti western. Yeah.
Really, Jeff? You think it really does?
Delta Force will always be my favorite. Remember, Granddad lending that one on video was a big fan of all things Chuck. I do enjoy Delta Force, but it's 2.5 hours, isn't it? And it's the first hour, it's all on the plane, isn't it? All political and everything. It needs to be a tighter cut.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that long.
No, and then got the great Robert Forster as the bad guy. And then was it last month? I was watching a lot of military guys watch war movies and rate them for realism, and of course that Delta Force came up because was it the original what the situation on the plane was based on is a real event, but it didn't end well or happy for anyone involved. So they won this time.
Have you ever seen the HBO series Band of Brothers?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I started watching that last week, and it's really good.
Yeah, I've seen it about 3 times. I saw it when it came out, and then 10 years ago, and then another few years ago. Because it's only 10 episodes, but it's amazing stuff.
Mm-hmm. I want to get the. I haven't seen the other one, the Pacific, either. So,
yeah, I watched the Pacific when it came out, but that's not as good because I spent more time with them. In Australia, and that's about their fighting and what they have to go through. Because it's like take this tiny island, then go and take this tiny island, take this tiny island, and everyone gets slaughtered. Mm-hmm. But I started watching Masters of the Air as well. I'm only 2 episodes into that, but unfortunately, it's made by Apple, so it's got a high gloss sheen on it. So all the others look like Band of Brothers looks like they're really there and doing stuff, and same with the Pacific, they filmed in there, but Band of Brothers looks like it's just got the streaming sheen on it, so it looks fake. Everything looks like it's fake.
Yeah, it's got a weird like filter. I'm not maybe not filter or something, but
yeah, they have a standard, don't they? They have to have on streaming.
Yeah, I also picked up the Sopranos, which, believe it or not, never seen it in my whole entire life.
Nor have I. I think I watched the first episode when it came out, but because I'm not a big Gangster fan, I never carried on with him. So I watched Analyze This instead.
Well, I got it. My son, I don't know, he hadn't seen it, but he goes, "It's mostly he's mostly him talking to a therapist all the time," and I'm like, "What?" So it's like, I don't think that's all of it.
Jed is a mighty strong name. There you go. Sounds better than Gareth. Always love Lone Wolf McQuaid, followed by Invasion USA. Delta Force will definitely be right there as well. We watched that a couple of days ago. Nice. Mm-hmm. Bogey looks like the dad from Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the cover. Yes, he does. The one that makes the chili. That's what I see. Yes, the comments are bouncing around. I'm not paying attention, and they are jumping every time I look. About 2 hours. Oh, the Delta Force was 2 hours. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating slightly. I'm glad Signal One released the Enforcer on Blu-ray. That film needed airing after so long with a new transfer. Yeah, definitely needs, because this VHS looks the part for an old film, but a nice high definition one would be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Delta Force is a long slog, but worth it for the motorbike cannons. Oh, pun intended. Yeah. Sonny and Jed is a reference to not mistype my name. I must have missed that. I typed Jeff on my mobile, decided to call him Jed. Making all the movies look like modern digital is my new pet peeve. Yes, we've all heard about the 4Ks from Cameron. That's not it at all. There were way more to The Sopranos than that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I knew that. It just got me because it's like, when did you watch The Sopranos? Like,
yeah. It's going to be, was it over 25 years old now?
Yeah, I believe 2001, 2? I'm not sure.
Because I remember, was it West Wing was late 90s. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, what's happening here? Who is this woman?
Oh, this is that big guy's wife. The guy they just brought in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see him. Is that? Oh, that's the producer's guy.
Yeah, Zero.
Zero is a cool name. Yeah. Mrs. Lasnik. Oh, she's crying. Better in jail than dead. Oh, and there's a little boy.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was his mom, because she looks a little older.
I did think she looked quite older than him when I first saw her.
Yeah.
It's his mom getting it, and she's got a little boy.
Maybe she's just a, you call it
the war's
a cougar. She's a cougar.
Maybe.
1950s cougar.
Sahara was another Bogart film I admired back in the day. Tastefully directed by Crowder. Then Brian Cranston Smith remade it with James Belushi. Not bad.
Yeah, it's a good tank movie in North Africa, war movie.
Ah, yeah, because I keep thinking of the Matthew McConaughey one. I do enjoy that one, but
yeah,
it's probably not on the level of Bogart's. But Brian Cranston Smith, he's an Australian, isn't he? I've been trying to get hold of him.
Oh, yeah.
He's done quite a good stack of films.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ran a car. I'll say a war movie. Well, it's another tank movie. It's got Jason Patrick in it from 1988 called The Beast. And Kevin Reynolds directed it, who did, Robin Hood and with Costner.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oop. Here we go. Back at the Baby Ruth's. Right. Oh, yeah, this is where he meets the real gangsters, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, yeah, in the back room. Mike, what would be some of Bogey's movies you recommend for me to get into? Says Jeff.
Well, I would say Treasure of the Sierra Madre if you haven't seen that one. To start off with, that's a really good one. Of course, the African Queen and all those, but those are pretty common. Casablanca and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really watch Casablanca that much because it's just been so...
No, because, well, it is a romantic film as such, but there's a lot more goings on at the bar than just him with the woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot to get into.
Yeah, I have to think about that, Jeff. I'll send you some titles and stuff, but the Sierra Madre, it's kind of Western. It's not a Western, but I guess it takes place in that current time. But it's very
it does feel
it's very
half
rustic,
half Western.
Yeah,
because was it 3 guys
after this treasure? Yeah,
double crosses and all sorts.
What's cool? It's got John Huston's dad in it, Walter Huston. He's the old very crotchety old man,
Yeah, I think when we do Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, there are many gangster films that I've probably never heard of, like stuff with... I can't remember his name now.
Oh,
so many actors.
Like Burt Lancaster, I think.
Burt Lancaster, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, the stuff with him in them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get that for next month. It's all good, Jeff. I'm moving on to... There's always autocorrect trouble.
Yeah.
I love The Beast. So underrated. They call it Beast of War in the UK, assuming to avoid people thinking it was a horror movie.
Or that Klaus Kinski, kind of a spaghetti western type of movie where he's like this crazed rapist madman nut job.
Allegedly him in normal life.
Yeah.
Something about these films, I can't put a pin on it, but they were simple yet managed to be deep at the same time. Well, yes, I can't help agreeing with Lost there. Very true. Simple yet deep. My Tinder profile.
Yeah, I think it's the writing back then. I think they just the way they had tighter scripts and
Yeah, because this is only an hour 45. This film, but so much happens in it. But it's all.
I was gonna say that guy right there. He's like second, and he's not the main guy that's in jail right now, but he's kind of the.
Yeah, because do we see who that is?
Yeah, that's his, I guess, go-to guy, right-hand man or something.
Yeah, and then so this guy whips out a gun, and that's the problem. Because it says, why would you carry a gun? Because it's supposed to be gangsters and hitmen, but and slaps him around a bit. So yes, I'll add Sierra Madre to my list. Yes, and yes, Myers, you perv. Casablanca and Maltese Falcon are two guns. Yeah, Maltese Falcon.
Yeah,
it doesn't make much sense, most of it, but it's great to see him Bogart being detective. Oh, yeah. The Beast with Kinsey, definitely a bit autographical for him, yes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I was going to say that. Oh, never. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
I was just going to say that the Maltese Falcon I got, there's a 4K of it out, and it looks pretty good. So
okay. Because it's Sam Spade, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only one he's done with Sam Spade?
I believe so, yeah.
I thought so.
As Sam Spade, yeah.
Because he's done a few detective ones again.
Yeah, there's a good one also if you want to see like a detective noirish movie called The Big Sleep.
That's the one I'm trying to think of. I was trying to think if that was... I couldn't remember the name of it. I couldn't remember if it was Sam Spade or not, but yes.
Yeah, that's the one that's got Lauren Bacall, where he went to marry her later on.
Is that the one with the whistle?
Yeah, that one's actually To Have and Have Not, where she does the whistle scene. Yeah.
Still have all the grease in his hair, or all their hair.
He's got all his money divided up down there.
Yeah.
Some petty cash.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this.
Well, see, the Zero guy, he usually plays comedic performances, so
it's
kind of different.
That's why I didn't recognize him.
Yeah. I keep waiting for him to do something funny or something. But that's usually what he does.
Yeah, he's pretty good at playing scared. So many films called The Beast. There's a 1970 French one, but I won't go into the plot details of that one too much. Sounds iffy. Thank you, Michael. But yes, has Mike seen Wyler's Desperate Hours? Was Cimino's attempted but failed miserably?
Oh yeah. I've seen it. Not a lot, but I have seen it, and I forgot all about that. Yeah, Michael Cimino did that. The Mickey Rourke version, I guess. Yeah.
They keep trying because it's just like a home invasion thing, is it? I can't remember now.
Yeah, home invasion.
We'll have to.
It was kind of interesting, I guess, to see the 1955 version where they're doing a home invasion, which you really don't see that much back then, you know?
No.
People doing home invasions.
Because, I remember Desperate Hours being advertised on VHS trailers back in the day when Silence of the Lambs was coming out. They were obviously trying to get on the popularity of having Anthony Hopkins in it. And then Dr. Impossible sent me a copy of Magic with Anthony Hopkins in and his dummy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a creepy one.
Yeah. Only Cimino movie I ever really liked is Year of the Dragon. I'm trying to think of anything I've ever seen him, because I do love Year of the Dragon, but I won't.
The Deer Hunter.
The Deer Hunter. Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate. He made that really cool Clint Eastwood movie with Jeff Bridges, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Yes, I haven't seen that for a while. Yeah, that was a good pairing. Don't make me look. Is that Nina Lombardo?
Right, take a look at it, see?
See?
It's like, I don't want to look at her.
Yeah. Is there an actual film where they do actually say see?
Yeah. It was probably like in one movie, and it's just
it's just one of those things that people picked up on.
Yeah.
One gangster at one scene probably said it, and then everyone thinks 40 gangsters sound like that.
I want to say Edward G. Robinson made it famous. Maybe in Little Caesar, that early gangster movie, I believe.
Because what was it? Me and Jeff did De Palma's Scarface a couple of months ago, and I didn't have time to watch the original beforehand, which I was hoping to do. But I don't know what that's like. I know it has a similar story, but
similar storyline and stuff like that.
Because I always thought the original was about Al Capone, because he was known as Scarface too, wasn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Then, of course, I found out that it's actually not.
Yeah. Here lately, I mean, I love Scarface, the '83 version, but I've been really liking the '92 whatchamacallit, Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way, yes.
Yeah, it just seems to get better and better, watching.
Yeah, because what is it? Because here it is. I saw that in the cinema back in the day. Very good film.
Yeah.
Because I just watched, because we're doing Miami Vice, the TV show, this month for the '80s retrospective, and what's his name? Benny the Blanc is the bad guy in that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx. But yeah, Sean Penn's hair always spoils the film for me.
Yeah, him and his cocaine nut.
Yeah, and then he's the one that dobs him in. Oh shit, I'm behind again. Yep, I love Year of the Dragon. That was a great one. Deer Hunter, despite its never-ending wedding, is still his best for me.
Mm.
Yeah. I think I've only seen it once many years ago, but probably should remember.
Yeah, I need to search out Year of the Dragon. That's something I don't have.
Yeah, I've only got it on VHS. Straw Dogs and Clockwork Orange, yes, they did home invasion stuff in the 70s, didn't they? Mm. And then got banned for it in the UK anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot with Clint and Jeff is pretty damn good. Oh, it's it Lebet.
The Beast. The Beast.
It's the Beast that I shouldn't be watching, apparently. Or should be watching. Oh, it's on Prime. But the subtitles are screwed up in it. Yeah, no shock there.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Oh, that's the one.
I tend to turn the subtitles on late at night.
Well, yeah. If they're speaking Chinese through it. All perverts. Mm-hmm. Get off my channel, perverts. It's the family channel. We watched the original Scarface for the Gangster stream on Dan's channel a couple weeks ago. It's a good movie, but the '83 version really blows it out of the water for me. You're biased, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
I don't have. No, I agree with them. It's good. They're similar, but two different things altogether. But
yeah.
But if you think 1932 when that came out, that was probably just as hardcore as when the '83 version came out. To that audience back then.
Yeah, because people were getting chainsaws and stuff in the '80s.
Yeah, that would have been awesome in the '30s.
Not that you actually ever see anything; you just see him. You see the reaction, don't you? Capone's.
Yeah.
What's his face? Pacino.
Pacino. Yeah.
Because yes, me and Mike and bloody hell, what's that night already? Me and Jeff are doing Heat on Saturday night.
Oh, cool! Yeah. Heat's that's great.
That's another one that's nearly 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven's Gate for me is a masterpiece. Charles Elton's book about Samino gets to the heart of Heaven's Gate and dispels the myths constantly perpetuated about the film.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
It's one of the ones that's got many cuts, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, it's a lot of different versions. I mean, it is a good movie. It's got a bad reputation because it basically put that studio out of business.
Yeah, that's what it's most famous for, isn't it? Being a big dud.
Yeah.
The broke studio.
I think it's got Chris Christopherson in it.
Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Somebody else.
I think Oliver Stone had a lot to do with the Dragon being awesome. Probably is. I think he wrote it.
Yeah, that's cool. And he wrote Scarface. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, he did Scarface, of course. Yeah. You can turn the subs on for the Chinese dialogue, but then all the English is subtitled too. Yeah. It's not the forced one, isn't it? I still have to watch Heaven's Gate, but really have to find the time for it, apparently. It's longer than The Irishman. Oh, bloody hell. So it's over 3 hours.
Yeah, it's right about there. 3 hours.
I've tried to get into Heaven's Gate a few times, to be fair, but I liked it a bit better than Deer Hunter. Jeff Bridges is in that one too.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Heat Watch Party on Saturday, and my review for it on Friday will be Heat-themed weekend for me. Well, yeah, he's already watched it twice, apparently. Hey, Mr. Daniel Horrocks here. Good evening.
Mr. Dan.
Yes, definitely check this film out. It's definitely worth a watch. It's quite gripping.
Well, the first part of Heaven's Gate's kind of slowish, where it shows them like at school or something, but then it picks up and it's not. I don't know. It gets moving on, but it's not one I watch often. But it is good though.
It is epic. As all the money is on screen, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Michael Myers will probably set aside a week or two for Heaven's Gate. Yeah, do it in chapters.
Yeah, take some time off from work or something.
Get a pizza, some beers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about her father? He's dead. So yeah, he's got his bow tie. They've all got handkerchiefs in their pockets. They've all got hats.
Very classy.
Oh yeah, I love this Columbo bit where he comes back in. Excuse me, ma'am. Uh-oh. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave town.
Yeah, that's a big suitcase.
It's got Christopher Walken in it. At least it's got to be a watchable. Got to see if he does some memorable lines I can imitate.
Oh yeah, he's in that too.
Well, yeah, he's in Dune 2, and he's a bit held back on the Walken-esque stuff. Doesn't need more cowbell.
I forgot Christopher Walken was in Last Man Standing, the Walter Hill movie. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he is in that, isn't
he?" Yeah, widescreen version. Look at that. Yeah, this is one I saw in the cinema as well. It's pretty good. The Gangster by Walter Hill as well from 48 Hours, etc.
Yeah, I started thinking about that when I ran across Wild Bill, which is a Walter Hill movie, and I didn't know that. And I was like, man, how did I miss that back in the day?
Well, yeah, he's done a lot of films that I didn't realize because.
Oh yeah, have you done Snatch yet? I see Snatch up there.
Snatch is there. Yeah, that's going to be. I have done it before, but Dan's. What's he? Not Dan's Man Cave anymore, is he? Dan's Movies.
Dan's Movie Cave.
Yeah, he's not a man anymore, apparently.
Yeah, I think I spelled his. I think when I did my video for the trade package, I think I put media. I think I put Media Cave by accident or something like that. But it's like, oh, sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's his fault for changing his name. Right.
Well, mine's pretty confusing too. It used to be. Is it Dag Films?
Oh yeah, you changed yours as well.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick it with Mike. Just stick with
that. Snatch is end of the month, 25th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the preview or the announcement of it, but I couldn't remember if he already did it or not.
Yeah, I just set it up earlier. Like tomorrow is the Water Boy, but I forgot to create the the link, the stream until last night.
Well, they say that new Adam Sandler movie on Netflix is supposed to be pretty good. Was it the Astronaut?
Oh yeah, Spaceman, isn't it?
Or Spaceman.
Talking, having relationship advice, isn't it, with the AI computer or something? Talking to his wife who's back on Earth. And does sound interesting. One of his serious roles.
Yeah. Did you see him in Uncut Gems?
No, I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I watched Hubie Halloween instead.
Oh.
Again. Oh, hang on, I'm behind again. Dr. Impossible. I'm glad Samino got to grips with that film, and Sony allowed him the opportunity to do an incredible job on that Criterion US release. Hollywood be damned. Yes. Have seen Burt Reynolds' Heat more than the newer one. Yes. That came up in a list the other day when I was searching for Heat. I thought, I'll watch that again. Yeah, because Burt Reynolds in Vegas, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
And then it was remade with Statham in must be about 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
Was it called Parker? Can't remember now.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Heaven's Gate is worse. Just to get another Vulcan impression. Yes, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Love Last Man Standing, very underrated one. Yeah, that was one of the options for this month. No one picked. Yeah, that coffee shop scene is excellent. Yeah, I'm sure you will go on about it in your review, Jeff. Well, we'll test that tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
Wildcard, thank you. That's not Parker. Wildcard. Parker's the one with Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, yeah, I knew there was a Parker.
It wasn't a patch on Burt's. No, it wasn't. But it is. Starts off. I think most of it is pretty much a remake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, the bad guy's setting up the kill in the. Gonna strike the razor, and then I'll take over, and then they cut because they can't show anything like that in 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Dramatic theme is playing again. But yeah. Yeah, it's late. Go away. I'm trying to save your life. Got a time for your old friend.
Hey, my old friend. How you doing? Hey, just take a little off the side here.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot off the neck in a minute. Yeah, and then he's spilling the beans about what he saw. And says, no, don't talk about that. You made a mistake.
I don't want to kill my friend.
Yeah, I think you remember too. I think I better go to the police. Yeah, have a shave first.
Yeah. You're a disgrace. Shave up.
Yeah. Because, what is it? It's a leather strap, and they got the razor, and then I guess it sharpens it somehow, but...
Yeah, it keeps it sharp.
Or is it just a rough... Is it coated? No, it's just leather, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot what that is. It's...
Because they always show it in the old-timey barbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially in Westerns.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be around if I was using a straight razor to shave myself. There would be too many accidents.
Well, the barber shop I go to, I could get a shave like that. They kind of do that nowadays.
Yeah, my barber says. I don't think anyone really does them, but because you're going to pay like 10, 15 pounds for a shave.
Yeah,
but I bet it's good.
I always tell myself I would treat myself on a birthday or something. Kind of like with
hot towel, nice little shave.
It's just like, I've been growing this beard, so it wouldn't be worth it.
Oh yeah, you just get that bit done on your cheeks.
Yeah,
it's not worth it for the $20.
Yeah, I look pretty weird without a beard. So
I wouldn't recognize you probably. Who is this man? Who's just turned up on my channel?
Who is this guy?
Oh, the fog's coming in. That must be the late 40s.
That's a lot of fog. Something's on fire around here.
Yeah, that's quite thick smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, spoilers for the review. I do reenact a bit of that scene. I have. I'll have to write the script out, and then we can just redo it for the drop watch party. Oh, better. Yeah, what is the? I tried to think of the cop movie they repaired for, and then it was just quite bad.
I can't think of that one. Yeah, Jeff, I need to catch up on your last few episodes of the Al Pacino series. I need to catch up on those.
Yeah, who knew Al Pacino did some that? Was it that last one he did? Family film or family drama? Yeah, I can't even remember it. I couldn't. I was watching Heat last night. I thought, oh, maybe I should check out that film they did a few years later, and then I couldn't bloody remember it. It's okay. They definitely should have been way better. Yeah. Luckily, The Irishman made up for it.
Mm-hmm. That is so good.
But does the face de-aging throw you off at all?
You know, it didn't really bother me. I guess it wasn't super noticeable, I guess, to me.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like, you know what they're going for, so you can get past it.
I don't know. I think there was a couple of scenes that kind of looked odd. Couldn't put your finger on it quite, but it didn't really distract me.
Yeah, because I've seen like side-by-side comparisons of some of the scenes, and they look pretty good. You think, whoa, they did that. But when they're doing, because isn't it the first time you see De Niro is like supposed to be like 30 or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's going a bit too far.
Yeah,
just get a young actor for that bit.
Yeah.
Righteous Kill. Even Michael Myers had to Google it. No one remembers Righteous Kill.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just looking at it.
Because I think 88 minutes with Pacino is probably better than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, how the hell do you go from Heat to Righteous Kill?
Actually, Michael Mann's new movie, Ferrari. I think it's getting ready to come out on video. I want to pick that up.
He's been trying to make that for like 20 years, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I think it may have been longer than that.
Yeah, because I remember one of the writers that is credited has died like 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got like Adam Driver in it, or am I wrong?
That's it. Yes. Yeah, he's the Ferrari guy, isn't he? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Or
he's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, need to watch Heat again. I've only got it on a cheapo card case DVD, which is falling apart. Not really doing it justice. Well, there isn't a 4K, isn't there? There's 4K streaming.
Yeah, and it's on Amazon. That thing was so cheap. Like all last year, you could get the 4K for like $9, $10 American.
Yeah,
I was amazed how it was on sale like all
year. Oh, I typed the title, but YouTube blocked it. Well, oh dear. The Arnie de-aging in Terminator Genesis was the worst for me. He looked like Stretch Armstrong.
Mm.
Yeah, it's because I've seen Terminator so many times, and then they try to recreate the scene with the CGI face. It's just the uncanny valley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a fight. The Big Heat was another noir that was top quality. Fritz Lang, the man from Metropolis. Glenn Ford looked sharp in that film.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like one of my very favorite film noirs, Big Heat. It's great.
I've heard of it.
It's got Lee Marvin in it too.
Oh bloody hell! A young Lee Marvin.
Yeah, youngish. I would say I don't think Lee Van Cleef is in that one. He's in the Big Combo, but I'm not sure if he's in that one.
Hey, Jeff's been a member for 7 months. Thank you, Jeff. You don't need to, but it's always welcome. Doesn't even work in the member chat. Righteous. Oh yeah, bloody. I see what you mean. You type the title in the chat, and some of the things it blocks are weird. It's not me blocking ridiculous. It. They should have de-aged Paxton and the Cobra baddie for that scene too. Yeah, that's another thing that takes you out. The punks in it are just not even the same. Oh, here we go. So yeah, all these shoes they've dug up belong to someone.
If I walked in and said, "What is that smell?" Like, look at all these old shoes.
Yeah, old leather shoes buried in mud, wet mud for years.
That's a lot of damn shoes to find in
there. And they're just dumped on the table when there's plenty of evidence they could look. Thank you, Jeff. I was going to say, what can I do for Jeff? But I've only got nasty things to say. You can have this one.
I just would like to say to all of you, kiss my ass, you rotten.
I could get some positive ones of those.
I know a movie you might like, Gareth. It's called Black Dynamite. It's kind of a tribute send up of.
Yeah, is it Michael J. White?
Yeah. It is so funny.
Keep meaning to watch that. Yes.
Because if you like a movie like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, or something from the 80s, you'll love that one.
Yeah, I keep meaning to check it out, but yeah, I should definitely, because those 70s blaxploitation films are good fun.
Yeah, it's really funny.
What's it, Rudy Ray? What's his name?
Rudy Ray Moore. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when Eddie Murphy did his film a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I still need to see that. I've always wanted to. I was going to try to get like a.
Well, I don't know much about the character, the actor, but
yeah, I wanted to see that.
It was enjoyable fun watching him recreate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then what do I get? You'll remember 2 for 7 months. Well, thank you, Nos, as well. Let's have a look.
I think I've been a member for a month or ish.
Oh yes, you'll remember. Sorry, I forgot about you as well. Bloody hell!
Yeah, I'm waiting for my fan club package to come. My membership card, T-shirt.
There is a membership card. I haven't done one for you.
Ink pens, some coasters.
Well, let's give this to Nos.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
There you go, Nos. Thank you. Memberships. Yeah. Nasty things. Gosh damn it. It is Jeff. There you go. Oh, hang on. I've jumped again. Bloody hell. That's why. Yeah, weird. It would let me put it, but I'm not sure it wouldn't let me put Invasion USA last time I typed it. Yeah. It says, yeah, I can't type Invasion. now I can. Yeah.
It's so strange.
Nasty things, yes. It is, Jeff. Is Violent City with Bronson any good, Jeff? Nearly bought it today, but it was a bit expensive.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That's biased for asking 101 Bronson to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a couple of really good editions.
That one is good. Yeah, because it's got different names, that one, isn't it? Violent City?
Yeah, Violent City and what's the other one?
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember it was Violent City. But yeah, that is a good one with Telly Savalas. What's the one with James Mason and Bronson? Yeah, exactly. Can't be any good if I can't remember it.
James Mason.
Ooh, I'm not saying that, Nos, you naughty boy. It's top 10 Bronson for me, so yes. There you go. Oh, that's jumped again. Need advice from a Bronson connoisseur first, then we'll go back and buy it. Cold Sweat. That's the James Mason.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Oh, it's a Terrence Young film. There you go. Bit of one. Oh, so yeah, we got the gunfight. Someone's down. Dramatic themes playing again.
Yeah, I watched a Bronson movie the other day, Noon Till 3. And I had only seen it for a couple times, and man, that was really good. It was really good. It's got his wife. His wife's in it, of course. You
can't have everything.
Yeah, but she was actually pretty good in it for once.
I watched the one that he did in French.
Oh yeah,
not Riders in the Rain or something like that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
shop girl in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Nos, you will find 10 credits. That's what I need to get. Thank you, Michael Myers. I will get that. Nice free. Oh. How rude. There we go. The Gangster's dropping everyone else in it now. So some of this is still flashbacks I can't work out without the wobbly lines. I watched Love and Bullets on YouTube, no less, the other day. Was better than I remember.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. From Noon Till 3 is a very underrated one, probably my favorite with Jill Island. Their chemistry is excellent in that one.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any dice in it?
Dice?
I need to rewatch Demolition Man. Yes, it's always worth seeing how they predicted the future. Here we go, Harbour and Liquors, and then you got the smoggy street. Look at that. That's a lovely shot.
Yeah, there's got to be a building on fire around there. So
it's got to be. Look, how do you? Because I hear the stories about London in the olden days when all the factories were, and then it was literally pea soup green fog and you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. I think.
Yeah.
It's got to be a situation and a half, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that has to be something back
then. Didn't really get why Rod Steiger kept stuttering in it, though. Oh, that's Love and Bullets. Acting's for different. Yeah, Rider on the Rain, that's it. I also watch it in English, but you watch the French dub. I remember, yes, we were chatting about that. Or I watched the wrong one. It's just weird watching Bronson speak French. Better than his Cuban accent in The Specialist. As Rod Steiger's in The Specialist, isn't he? As the is it Eric Roberts, his dad?
I think so. Can't remember.
I'll read the book. I've got it here somewhere.
I watched Fistful of Dynamite, or also known as Duck You Sucker. It's got Rod Steiger in it. He does pretty good. I mean, he's playing like I guess a bandito type of character.
Yeah, I did see that recently. It keeps popping up in lists.
Mm-hmm.
I should watch, but yeah, because it's obviously playing off A Fistful of Dollars, isn't it? And trying to make people think it's a sequel or something.
Yeah, it's a Sergio Leone classic.
This guy Mendoza, he's chiseling with the boss, see? Oh, here we go. Is this a flashback? It's a fade, but the thing is, it keeps saying Mendoza, and every time I hear Mendoza as a gangster, I always think of McBain in The Simpsons. What do you know about Mendoza?
Oh yeah, McBain. Yeah.
Not the Christopher Walken McBain.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah. This guy right here. This is the big boss guy. This is the guy that's in jail right now.
So I'm not really good at remembering names. If you don't see these people,
I can't think of his name, but he was in Citizen Kane.
Just a bit Lee Van Cleef. Someone Behind the Door was a Bronson film I used to like, and then suddenly fell out of favor with 10 to Midnight and Breakheart's Pass for me. I don't know that. Someone Behind the Door or Breakheart Pass.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
I know Bronson's been cancelled because of doing red face in whatever film it was, Chato's Land or whatever it is.
Oh gosh!
So cancel Bronson. A Sergio Leone movie is always good, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing how many he knocked out, but I guess that's how they did it back in the day, wasn't it? As Eric's dad, his last words are "you bastardo."
Bastardos.
Bastardo. Fistful of Dynamite's pretty solid one, but definitely prefer the Dollars film. There you go. And Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah,
that's it. Someone Behind the Door is yet another underrated one. There's so many Brosnan films I don't know about because I was always brought up watching the 80s canon ones, but yes, Bronson's been cancelled when they find out he did Redface. Native American. That won't go down a treat.
Well,
Anthony Perkins.
I was going to say it's really not that way because they're out there filming that movie in the desert. They all got like the best tans on earth because they've been in the sun for like weeks. So it's almost like he's got some natural colors that are going on. Almost. Doesn't shock me though. It's surprising that it's canceled. It's like, it's canceled.
No, I never saw any Brosnan films. Bronson films in the cinema. Because what was it? By the time all the films he did in the 80s were pretty much 18 certificates. I was too young to see them. And then he'd stopped doing cinema films by the time I was old enough to see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never did either.
Because, what was it, Kinjante or whatever? I can never pronounce that name.
Oh, yeah. Is it Kinjite? I always mess it up too. I think it's Kinjite or something like that.
Yeah, and it's not exactly. It's a very odd film. I don't think Studio Canal ever even released Behind the Door in the UK via DVD. Oh, yeah.
There might be a Kino edition of it in the US. I think that's what I have.
Hey, reading movies is here. Or even also remind me at what point is oh no, everyone's confused it with Dirty Harry's the Enforcer, but not who is it? The other Enforcer.
They're building it up. They're building it all up so he can make his big grand entrance with his
he's going to waste the bad guy and save Bogart at the end. There's another film called The Enforcer. Yeah, with Antonio Banderas in 2022. A Jet Li one in 1995. But yeah, there you go. No one's mentioned those two. What's the world come to? Now even Bronson, who's been dead for over 20 years, is cancelled. Oh yes, let's get Wildy out. Remember seeing it on video in the UK. I know the censor had problems with the assault scene at the very end, I recall. Oh, that's Someone Behind the Door. It wasn't a Michael Winner film by any chance, was it?
Oh, man. I don't think so. He did quite a few of them, though.
He did one or two. He had a seemed to have it in his contract.
Yeah. We did more movies with the other guy, what's his name? I can't think of his name now. There you go, Jimmy. He did a lot with that
guy. Didn't Bronson have a thing about the Swiss? He never liked them one bit.
Never trust the Swiss.
Yeah, or the Dutch. They're the worst. Sorry if someone had already made the bad joke earlier. Someone made a reference to it, but not a joke as bad as that. But you are welcome to stay.
Yeah, he did make that one. He did 3 Death Wish movies though with him.
He made 5 Death Wish movies.
Oh yeah,
all gold. Oh yeah, Winner made 3. Sorry, yeah, Bronson made 4. Yeah. I'm getting confused now myself.
I don't know why I can't think of the other guy. It's like Jay.
Oh, because he butted heads with the director, someone behind the door who was Swiss. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, right. That needs something special.
Netherlands.
Next, say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
Didn't think I'd be using those on the Tonight Channel. I thought it would be more less childish. So we're just about we're an hour and a quarter in, and we just found out. Well, we're about to find out he's killed the wrong girl. Pictures slap. Look at her, Mendoza. See?
Take a look at those. I got some dirty pictures for you.
Google Enforcer 2 VHS and check out the most shameless artwork ripoff of Cobra ever. Oh dear. Yeah, if it's not, what was it? Terminator ripoff with Stone Cold, and someone mentioned an Italian film that did ripped off the Terminator poster. Back home. No, I don't have either to hand. Brain Kill was its UK video title. Is that Someone Behind the Door is called Brain Kill? It makes it sound like a horror film.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to watch Behind the Green Door.
Behind the Green Door, yeah.
Don't let me know you know what that is, Mike.
I know what it is. I don't think I've seen it though, but
I don't think I've ever seen it. The closest I've seen it is was it Jackie Chan's co-driver is watching it in the car in Cannonball Run 1.
Oh yeah.
That's as much as I've seen of it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to rewatch Cannonball Run here. Like, I got it out. I haven't watched it yet, though. But...
Well, you got to watch the trilogy if you're watching one of them.
Yeah. Well, I love those as a kid, man. I was probably way too young to be watching some of those, but yeah. But I've always had a thing for Adrienne Barbeau in that movie.
Well, I was just going to mention her because
if you know what I mean.
She might be on the channel at one point this year, so we'll see.
Oh, cool.
She's very busy at the moment, but she hasn't said no. Well, her people have said, yeah, it's possible. But she's doing conventions in March and April, so probably be later than that.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Brown eyes. Her eyes are brown. This girl's eyes are blue. That's what's been running through my head. They killed their own poor woman. Oh. Can't be Swiss chocolate, though. Here we go. I think it went even beyond the director. I'm not a fan of the Swiss either, at least. We have something in common. Hey, Sean. What's up? That's it. The Bruno Mattei one was just released as Terminator 2, though I'm guessing that was before the actual Terminator 2. So maybe Bruno got there first. Gotta love some Bruno Mattei. Plus, Ursula Andress is Swiss, so it can't all be bad. Ursula Andress. Someone behind the door. That's a Charles Bronson movie. There we go. Yep. Stevie Wayne, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Would be good to chat to her because I want to know if she drove any of the Lamborghinis at the beginning of Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
Yeah, in the 80s, every boy had a Countach poster or Lamborghini poster on the wall.
Yeah. I love those old 80s Countaches. I guess the 70s. That still hold up as amazing looking cars. Because in Miami Vice, he's just got the Testarossa. Oh, here we go. It's a tense bit with the old. He's pointing a gun out of the car to get this girl.
Nobody notices.
Yeah, in the middle of the high street. It's only her truck reversing that saves her life. These gangsters have no morals.
Yeah.
True, Jeff. They do make orgasmic chocolate. Just ask the wife. If they just make almonds. I don't know. I do need to do Clash of the Titans. I got it on DVD. I'll take your word for it. Humphrey Bogart is a great actor. I had the movie with him, The Maltese Falcon. Yes, that's his. I don't know. Which is his most famous role? Is it Maltese Falcon or?
It's probably Casablanca.
Casablanca, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And that was, well, was it regarded as one of the best movies ever now, but it was a box office bomb, wasn't it, when it was released?
I think it was just kind of average. I don't think it was...
Yeah, it wasn't anything special by then.
Yeah.
A lot of films were exactly the same, well made and well acted. Music shop. Yeah. She's hiding in here, see? Well, I got 5 Feet of Swing, Winged Victory, all the great hits of the day.
She's in there picking up the new Beyonce record.
Wasn't Love and Bullets set in Switzerland? Oh, sorry. Yes, it was. They got Anton Berg is another tasty chocolate. I think it's just someone behind the door. Director Bronson had a problem with, to be fair. And winner after the Death Wish 3. Apparently Brosnan almost strangled him on set. I wish there was some behind the scenes footage of that. You have what's it? Bronson been driven from his trailer, the 5 feet to set, getting out and then strangling winner. Oh, here we go. It's getting tense. The bad guys are tracking her down. Spoiler. And then you got the people in the payphones. It's usually reporters, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got this loudspeaker outside the music shop blurting out a message. Oh, there is footage of the argument. Oh, I saw it on YouTube years ago.
I'll have to check that out.
Did Charles Bronson and Bogart ever work together in a movie?
I don't believe so.
No, I think Bogart died before.
Yeah.
Bronson
started doing stuff in the 50s. Like
he did do some. Was he doing TV work or was it just movies?
Yeah, I think he did some TV and some bit parts in movies.
He could be an extra in this, for all we know.
Mm-hmm. I think he was known as Charles Bronson.
Oh, yeah.
I can't pronounce it. His
Brononsky or something as well.
Yeah. For a little while, and then he changed it. Thank God.
Good job, Wild. He didn't have real bullets. And Bronson talked about it on the Dick Cavett show, which is also on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's a good interview.
Oh, the dramatic theme's playing. Yeah, they've got the old light a cigarette and then turn around, shaking the match. Because this was his big plan, just to distract them, but it didn't work. Someone else that loves the Stone Killer. Because, that was a Bronson cop thriller, wasn't it? That's like Dirty Harry.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Buczynski, there you go.
Buczynski, yes.
There's a good interview with Bronson and Lee Marvin together on YouTube. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I think that's when they did a Death Hunt, and they were doing press for it or something. I saw that recently, actually.
You'd never think Perkins and Bronson would work together. An unusual alliance for sure. Oh, this guy's really going for it with his death in this one. Shot through the door and he rolls out.
It was his Oscar-winning role.
Oh, yeah. Then you got Anthony Perkins and Roger Moore in. Is it what is it called? The Sea Wolf, or is that the another one? Sea Wolves is the World War II one, isn't it? Oh, that's the end.
Oh wow! I forgot it ended like that.
I forgot it ended. I thought it was an hour and 45 minutes, but yeah, it's not. It's 20 minutes. It's a very quick film. It just suddenly ends because
I know that's
technically there's more story because he's just picked up the girl and taken her back into a police car, and then that's it. It's finished.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe because they had like different directors on there that maybe it's just,
but I guess it's supposed to surmise everything worked out for the best.
Let's wrap all this up real quick,
because technically they could go again because they'd have her in the precinct and getting worried about being shot and all this. Then, and there we go. That was 1951 was in Forsyth.
Pretty good choice.
Yes, thanks for that. Let's have a look. Mr. Majestic, that's another good one. Get off my millions. Oh, there's two now. Just saw a new one last week, uploaded recently. Oh, is that more interviews? Breakheart Pass is awesome. Is that a Western?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay. White Buffalo. I've got White Buffalo on VHS, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Paul Kersey and Norman Bates together at last. There's a theme and a half. I collect all these rare Bronson interviews and clips you'll never know. They could be gone tomorrow. Exactly. You can't trust YouTube to keep them. Yeah. Yes, definitely keep them and store them because it's not the sort of thing they put on Blu-rays.
Not much anymore.
Jerry Goldsmith did score Breakheart Pass. There's a brief one, I think, that's on the set of Family of Cops movies where he talks about jail. Wild Rovers. I don't know. Wild Rovers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's got William Holden and what's the other guy?
Yes, just in time for the end. Franz, you've missed the film, but although for some reason the VHS is playing a fast version. Oh no, it's backwards. It's weird. I didn't.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a feature of the film.
Yeah.
Doesn't say it's got an extra bit. Oh. Let's rewind now. Get rid of that. Right. So welcome, friends. Yes, that's right. What's your next interview you're most excited for? I haven't got any lined up. There's a few on the hook. We got Ira Newborn, who did the music for a lot of films like The Naked Gun. There's He Said Yes. Just got to get a date. Who else is there? Alan J. Levy, who's directed a lot of 80s TV shows. He Said Yes. Just these people, they never check their email more than once a month, so it takes ages.
Yeah.
I tried downloading this film, but I had difficulties. I forgot to check if it was free on YouTube. Yeah, great timing, friends. Yeah, right for the end.
Yeah, I think it is on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's free. I think there is a free version on YouTube, actually.
It wouldn't. It's be unusual then, isn't? I'm not sure what the copyright was on these things, but oh yeah, interviews with Bronson like Goldust. Yes, friend. What do you think of the Death Wish movies? Well, I'm a big fan.
Pretty good.
Of the middle one.
Part 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
VHS is possessed. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. It's probably chewing up.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I watched part 2 and part 3 of that series.
Yeah, 2 and 3 are a good time, aren't they? And then yeah. Evening Doc. Any up? No Van Damme's in June this time. They're fantastic, except the Bruce Willis Death Wish film. I keep forgetting that exists.
Oh yeah, he did that, didn't he? I don't know. Yeah. Paul Kersey is Charles Bronson.
He is. Some characters you can swap out, but yeah. Batman you can swap out, Superman you can swap out, really, but that's still the originals. Bond, there's always someone, but yeah. Stallone. Who told Michael Myers about my Stallone interview coming up? Top secret. Well, Arnie's in the country this week, so just need $600,000 to ask him to turn up.
You think he
not
really
seen this
would?
film, but it's probably better than The Waterboy. Well, we'll see tomorrow, won't we? Because
The Waterboy's a classic now.
It is great. It's so funny. Cracks me up still. I've seen it loads. But
see, that's even a different cover than they used in the US even.
Oh, is it?
Like they don't show him sitting down, he's like standing up or something.
I think that's what I'm using for the thumbnail, because this is the X rental and the retail one.
Yeah, I actually caught that in the theater back then when it came out.
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema. Suddenly got a thing for what's it, for as a bulk. As a white trash. The type of white trash you want.
Mama says you're the devil. Something like that.
Yeah, Death Wishes doesn't really have any slackers. They're all different tones, but yeah, they're all good. I watched One from the Heart Blu-ray the other night. The film has aged remarkably well. What's that?
That's a Coppola movie, isn't it? Francis Ford Coppola, I believe. I've never seen it though, but
doesn't
yeah,
ring a bell.
That's what it is.
Because I saw what was it? I'm working at some of the 80s films I was working through the other day, and it was like Gardens of Stone and Peggy Sue Got Married, and it's Francis. Well, he's known as Francis Coppola back then, but yeah, there's so many films like he did Jack and Rainmaker and stuff like that. Where you think?
And he did Did you ever see Tucker, A Man in His Dream with Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, with Jeff Bridges. Yep, saw that back in the day. Let's see. Good Night, Sean. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up soon. Like when they recast Freddy in the remake, it just didn't work. Yeah, nothing against Jackie Earl Haley. He's pretty good. I think if the film had been better, he would have come out of it better. So, yeah. Just made Jeff wet himself. I'm sure you'll want to join for that one, wouldn't you, Jeff, if I had him on? Get Cynthia back. I did ask, but she's very busy at the moment, so I'll have to catch her maybe around the time after Black Creek comes out, because she's either on holiday or somewhere else. If you watch her on social media, she's either snorkeling up a mountain or doing press for something.
Yeah, that was really cool when you got her on there.
I was very surprised. It was this close to not happening on the day.
Oh wow!
Because what was it? I said 10 p.m. 10 p.m. my time or something, and then it would have been 2 p.m. her time. But then she thought it was 10. No, she was confused with got the times wrong or what it was. So it was the last minute. Oh yeah, I can do it. I can make it. But that was bloody lucky. Francis Ford Coppola's All Dancing Extravaganza Friend is better than the Cotton Club. Of course, he did the Cotton Club as well. Richard Gere. Yeah. I'm sure Arnie will be well up for it. Just give him some stogies.
Yeah.
Well, I keep trying.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't watched the Cotton Club in years. Probably, since it came out, and I remember not liking it much.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either in many, many years.
Yes, it would be. I'd be very impressed if I could get Arnie on here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Arnie Bride with stogies, yes. Yeah, Arnie, have some stogies. So I guess some Cubans.
Some Cubans.
Oh, this even Michael Myers never realized. It's pretty much, last February. It's pretty much been a year. Mm-hmm. It came up in my Facebook memories. The backstory of the Cotton Club is far more intriguing, in fact. Yes, the Cotton Club murders, the court case, and Robert Evans getting off light.
Oh yeah, it's got a big, interesting backstory on that one.
Yeah. So there we go. She has, Michael. Still my favorite of Gareth's many impressive things. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Very kind. I need to get some kinder things to forgive you.
He's a very kind Dutchman. The kind Dutchman.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's Dutch. Then you can have.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Right. So yes, there you go. That's for Jeff. Yes, Night Owls, thanks for joining us. Still got to that work. I couldn't ask her a question yet. Funny how Jeff been appearing on all my interviews. He was there for Vernon Wells and who else was it? A few others.
Vernon Wells.
And Kurt McKinney. Bronson could get could get the Bronson lookalike dude on. Where's he from?
Wasn't he Russian or something? That one guy?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. He's very Eastern European, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yes.
Well, with AI now, man, you can just make anybody Bronson.
Well, exactly. He's got to just make a video, pretend I'm interviewing someone.
Yeah. So I got Arnie. I got Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I got Arnie and Sylvester Stallone on my channel at the same time.
Yeah.
Ask them any question that's pre-prepared. Being similar, yeah. Oh, there you go. I remember thinking a couple of was cannibalizing himself with ending, being similar to the hits on the Head of the Five Families. So 1998. Franz, thanks for dropping us in person. Oh, a question in question. I see what you got. Yeah, I read it as in person, so you're right. There's a lot more to it than you realize, Franz. Oh, there you go. Right, on that bombshell, I'll say thanks to Mike. So yeah, Mike's video was it today, which is John Hughes films.
Yeah. I put out a few of them that I had recently picked up, like Arrow.
Yeah. Well, as I was watching, I said, "Oh yeah, I got that. That's a John Hughes." I keep forgetting that's a John Hughes film I got. The only one I don't have, I think, is Breakfast Club for some reason.
Yeah, I need to get Uncle Buck, which is one of my favorites. I need to get that one.
I'm gonna check my library of John Hughes films, see what I got.
See, I forgot he wrote like Home Alone, but he didn't direct it. And
yes,
and Dutch.
Yeah, and then he did stuff like Baby's Day Out, Flubber, and what is it? Christmas? No, what's it? Miracle on 34th Street, and
yeah, something like that.
His 90s weren't well. He wrote Home Alone 3. So CEO Saturday Jeff, he'll be here for Heat. Take it easy, Michael Myers. Thank you all for joining us. Good night, guys. I've technically watched a Bogart film. Oh, yes, technically it was on, but
it counts.
It does count, but definitely give it a watch. It's a good one. All right, thanks, guys. We'll end it here.